Okay, you're here. We're here. Let's dive deep.
Let's do it.
Because today, wow, we're tackling something that just landed hard. It's called Apex One.
And we've got these excerpts, right? Documents outlining their whole
It's
vision.
exactly kind of like coded messages.
Hmm.
And our mission, should we choose to accept it, is
Oh,
to figure out what the hell Apex One is actually about. What's the core? Why should anyone listening right now care?
well, first off, the name jumps out immediately. Apex One.
Not Apex Own. Say it right.
Apex One. Separate. Powerful.
And the docs explain it right.
Yeah.
Apex, the top, the summit.
The absolute peak. And unisys, that's Latin for one. Unified. Single.
Right out of the gate, they're saying, we aim to be the best, and we're doing it together as one force. That's
Yeah.
quite the statement.
It's massive. A huge declaration of intent.
Okay, so Apex One, you hear that? Maybe you think, I don't know, tech, startup, AI,
And yeah, sure, AI tools are in there. They mention it.
but then it just explodes outwards. It's like, bam!
Hmm.
Movies, music,
Yeah.
entertainment, the whole creative sphere.
And education, too. Big focus on accessibility, seems like. Breaking down barriers to knowledge.
Right. But then it gets even wilder. You're reading along, and suddenly they're talking about the human vessel.
Yeah, what is that exactly? Bioenhancement? Longevity? It's vague, but
Yeah.
intriguing.
And energy,
Hmm.
new energy sources, propulsion systems. I mean, are we talking warp drive here? It sounds like straight up sci-fi.
It's definitely ambitious, jaw-dropping, like you said, but maybe not totally random.
What do you mean?
Well, if you read between the lines, there's this thread of interconnection. They seem to think progress in, say, AI
Mm-hmm.
could massively speed up breakthroughs in education, or new energy could power, better information access for everyone.
Right, okay, I see that. The synergy angle.
Exactly. And they stress collaboration. They're not planning to do this in a vacuum.
No, they mentioned partnering up. Established players, new innovators.
Across all of it. Arts, sciences, communications, building a network.
And the feeling you get from these papers,
Hmm.
it's not dry corporate speak. It's humming.
Yeah, there's an energy there.
Like unbridled ambition, unrelenting dedication. These phrases pop up, and you kind of believe them.
You do. It feels less like marketing buzzwords and more like, well, a mission. Like they're genuinely driven by something big.
Something beyond just making a buck.
Definitely. And the language they use, this word covenant, keeps appearing.
Right. What's that about? Sounds
Yeah.
almost religious or something.
It does. It's framed like this deep, fundamental promise, a sacred pact, they call it.
Wow. So not just a business strategy, more like a core belief system.
Seems that way. A profound commitment to the mission, their partners, even, they say, the planet.
That idea of a covenant, a
Yeah.
core promise,
Yeah.
that adds a whole other layer. It hints at some deep-seated ethics.
It really does. It's powerful stuff.
Okay, so let's try and pin this down then. Apex One, top, unified.
Check.
They're aiming high in tech, arts, education, crazy future science,
Check.
and building alliances to do it.
Right. Collaboration is key.
But underneath all that, there's this intense drive, this feeling like they're not just trying to win the game, they want to rewrite the damn rule book.
Perfectly put.
Uh-huh.
And being at the apex isn't like a final destination for them, it seems.
How so?
They talk about a lifestyle of perpetual reinvention. It's not just climb the mountain, plant the flag, done.
So it's about the climb itself, continuous improvement.
Constant ascent, always pushing. And that line, not here to blend in.
Yeah, love that one.
It's a direct challenge, isn't it? To complacency, to the status quo.
And then they follow it up with wanting to make the mountains tremble. I mean,
That's not subtle. That's aiming for seismic impact, world-changing stuff.
seriously, it's like pure adrenaline mixed with, I don't know, rocket fuel and philosophy.
Uh-huh, yeah. And they have this amazing phrase, fusing the raw energy of rock and roll with the precision of science.
What an image. That contrast, passion and discipline.
Exactly. That blend seems core to their identity, heat and focus.
And it feels like it's not just about their own success story either. There's this undercurrent of lifting others up too.
Which brings us back to the covenant, doesn't it?
Yeah, that promise again.
It implies a shared journey, a responsibility beyond just themselves. They explicitly say they value people and principle above all else.
And protecting allies, protecting the planet. It sounds holistic. Like the ambition and the ethics are tangled together.
Deeply intertwined, yeah. It's not just ambition for ambition's sake. There seems to be a purpose behind it.
So boiling it down, Apex One looks like this wild mix. High tech, high art, high science.
All fueled by this intense sense of purpose and this commitment to working together.
They want to be the peak Apex One, but the journey, the impact, the how seems just as important as the what.
And that fusion you mentioned, the rock and roll and the science, that's the hook. That's what makes it feel different, maybe.
Totally. It grabs you.
And that name again, Apex One. It really does capture it all, doesn't it?
How do you mean?
The pinnacle, the highest point, apex, but also the start, the origin, the unity one.
Ah, singularity and unity. Peak and source. Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. That works.
It's a symbol for everything they seem to be striving for. Be the best, but bring everyone together to do something massive.
And the goals are just huge. Fix education, open up information, push science to the absolute edge.
All seemingly aimed at, making things better for humanity, improving the human condition.
It's a massive vision, almost overwhelming, but reading these excerpts, you feel this conviction.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like empty promises or just like corporate fluff.
No, there's an earnestness that cuts through. You kind of believe they mean it.
That determination comes across. Challenging norms, refusing limits, life is too short to blend in.
That line, it really sticks with you. It sums up their whole vibe.
No playing small.
Hell no. Make the mountains tremble. That's not a maybe, it's a declaration of intent.
It's a promise. And that covenant idea feels like the foundation holding it all up, that deep commitment.
Okay, so wrapping up this first dive. Apex One. Immense ambition, yes, but also this deep sense of commitment,
Aiming for the summit in so many different fields.
driven by this weirdly compelling mix of art, science, passion, precision.
Have been built on values, collaboration, the covenant.
Which leads us back to you,
Hmm.
listening. Does any of this resonate? This refusal to just blend in?
This raw ambition, this urge to, shake things up, make the mountains tremble.
Does it spark something? Maybe hearing about Apex One is, I don't know, your own kickstart, your own jetpack roaring moment, as they might put it.
Maybe it makes you think, what mark do you want to leave? Because, yeah, life's too short to just be background noise.
Damn right.